the previous lesson, we talked about time management, which was basically blocking everything out on Google Calendar and managing your day properly. This is about task management. Now, the typical way to just list them out and say, I need to do chapter 1 of bio. Maybe you need to do integration for maths, and maybe you need to go over history slides that the teacher put up and take notes on them. That's the typical way to do it. I'm saying put all of this in the bin. You don't need this. This is terrible. It can kind of become very unproductive, because if you end up having a million tasks, then what do? You feel overwhelmed, you end up procrastinating, you kind of burn out, shut down, lots of bad things happen. Instead, what we are going to do, follow the Eisenhower matrix. What is the Eisenhower matrix? It's made by Eisenhower. He came up with this to manage all of his tasks, how I manage them as well. The way you do it is this, right? Organize them in 4 categories by attaching 2 labels to them. So the labels are urgent, important, not urgent, not important. And you put them in quadrants. If a task is important and urgent, do it now, obviously, because it's urgent and it's important. If a task is important but not urgent, schedule a time to do it, because obviously it needs to be done at some point. It's just not urgent yet. If a task is not important but it's very urgent, batch it with all your other urgent and unimportant tasks and do them in one go. Obviously delegate is written there because that's what you're supposed to do usually, but you can't delegate your homework to someone else, right? You kind of have to do it. So for instance, a task that would be urgent and unimportant would be homework that is due tomorrow. And then the important and urgent task would be preparing for a mock exam that you have in a week. You do this with minimal effort as well. Minimum required effort to just get it done. You don't want to, smash it. Don't worry about doing it to a perfect, really high standard, because guess what? It's not important. You don't need to do it to a high standard. If it's not important and it's not urgent, throw it in the bin. You don't need to do it. Simple as. There's absolutely no need to waste your time on tasks like this. That's the first thing. Some guidelines on using this matrix, by the way, that I think is very, very useful are these 3 extra guidelines that help you with Eisenhower matrix. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now. Like if you need to, make your bed, or if you need to fill up a water bottle or something like that, that's not really a task that you could say is urgent but unimportant. So it just takes 2 minutes. Just do it now. Guideline is eat the frog. You do the big and scary tasks first, the ones you don't want to do. So if you're putting off a very specific assignment or coursework, please make a start on it like first thing. It also helps with building momentum for the rest of the tasks, because once you've done the biggest task in the first thing, then everything else is very easy afterwards. And the third one is you have to manage dependencies. What do I mean by this? So you clear bottlenecks by identifying tasks that future tasks depend on. So for instance, a task might not seem high priority, but if it's important to do it to enable you to do future tasks that are important, so for instance, maybe it's a group assignment or something like that, then you try and clear those bottlenecks first. This is a bit more advanced, so I would be wary of using this immediately. I would say even guideline 1 and 2 are a really great start alongside the Eisenhower matrix. But a final thing that I would add is something called priority 0+1. It kind of fits into everything else. What is your priority 0 in your life right now? So priority 0 is the thing that you're working the next 6 months to a year or 2 years for, the big goals in life. For me, it would be priority 0 right now is graduating with top of the year first. That's my priority 0. And what you do is you constantly try and see, is my priority 1 task, the stuff that's kind of in this box of important and urgent, are those things aligning with my priority 0? Are the things that I'm doing pushing the needle closer for me to achieve my priority 0 goal? And you just you don't want to be super strict about it or stress too much about it. Just like put it in your calendar once a month, just put in priority 0 check, and just check on yourself. Are you doing things that help you achieve your goals? If not, what kind of things do you need to do differently to help you make sure that you get back on the right track? And the next lesson will be a bit more advanced. So I would recommend stopping here for now and just applying everything that you've learned at this point, right? Apply everything time management, task management wise, and also post your wins in the community. Posting your wins, A, helps you see that you're making progress, and B, it helps everyone else see that you're making progress, which motivates other people to try as well. So please make sure to post your wins if it's helping you in any way. Let me know if there's anything you're struggling with. Also post a question, in the community, so then we can go over it in Q&As and things like that. But for now, I would say pause here, do these 2 main things first, time management and task management. And then once you've kind of got a lock of it, like maybe around 2 weeks to a month, then move on to the next thing. This is everything task management.